Hi everybody, Ian here at AbelCine in Burbank with a quick tip on the KiPro and the KiPro Mini. Today we're going to look at how to run the graphic interface for this on your desktop. And to get started, we're going to go into the configure menu and get the IP address and the subnet address. So I've hit the configure button on my KiPro here, and at menu 50.2 you see that I have the IP address, and if I use the select arrow up I go to 50.3 and I have the subnet address. So as long as I have those two things, now I can go into my desktop and set up communication with the KiPro. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into System Preferences, and I'm going to go to my network, and I'm going to set up a new address. My interface is going to be Ethernet, and I'm going to call it KiPro Mini. Okay, so there I have KiPro Mini, and now I'm going to go to my configure, and I'm going to do a manual configuration. So in the IP address here, I'm going to type in an IP address that is just a little different from my KiPro. So I'm going to do 192.168.0.1. But I am going to have the same subnet, so 255.255.255.0. And I'm going to apply that. And now that I've applied it, you see that KiPro Mini is actually red, and the reason why it's red is because there's no communication link between the KiPro and my desktop. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a Ethernet cable into the back of my KiPro, and I'm going to plug it into my laptop. And as soon as I do that, voila, now I have a green light and I am communicating. In order to get the graphic interface up on my desktop, I have to use Safari. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the IP address of the KiPro. So we're going to type in 192, and I've done this already. So you'll see that it automatically fills in, and you see it's at 198.168.0.2. I hit return, and it calls up my interface with the KiPro. This is a really nice way to set up the unit in a prep. It's also a nice way to run the KiPro on set if you have the ability to have it wired in this way. And one of the advantages of having a transport with an Ethernet connection is that you can actually link multiple KiPros together. So say like you're doing a multicam project, well, now you could designate one of those KiPros as a master, and that will record on, record off for all of them. So it can be a very handy feature. That's my tip for the day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.